fact. So we're gonna do an account review. Do you want me to focus on 2 teams, and do you have 2 favorite teams that you want me to look at first to prioritize? I assume you like Cloran since you did C5 her. Yeah. And I assume I know you're pulling a llama who's gonna be a Nilu. I'm a Cloran main? Okay, so we'll build you a Cloran team. So there's a couple of teams you could do. I'll give you a couple options. Oh, fuck. Well, okay, so I know you don't like Mavwika, and I know it's a better option than Shangling in some cases. Shit. So what you can do is it's gonna be a little annoying to do this with Cloran being the solo, Electro here to build the first Activate, so I'm gonna switch here, and then you're gonna need an off-field Pyro. If you had Mavwika, I would suggest Mavwika here, because she does have ER requirements. You just, put her on scroll, and then you put her on scroll, and then you just E, and then burst, and then you swap right off to give, Cloran the attack buff. But, since you don't have Mavwika, we're gonna go for the next best thing. It's Shangling. She gives you Pyro off-field application, which is great. Fischl's there, because you're going to start the rotation with her. If you don't like Fischl, you could use Yansan. I think you don't have Yansan, that's fine. You could also use Yansan here with a scroll set. But yeah, so this is what I would recommend. Fischl could be, if you want to play a Giga buffed Cloran team, you could play Fischl on like Tenacity, Chevrus on Noblesse, and then Shangling, put her on like an a emblem set with ER, and then Cloran would be on her normal fragment set. So let me make a note of that. So, okay, effect, account, oh. Dude! Okay, team 1. Cloran overload. Cloran.
I created another universe and found it.
Oh, it's gonna be,
Fischl and the Prinzessin der
so it's, fudge. Cloran. Well, actually, I'll put it in the slot that they're in. So, Fischl, Chevrus, Shangling, Cloran. Okay, so that's your first team. So, let's start with the Fischl. I'm gonna put the note up here. Notes, if you want hyper damage Cloran, you don't need, C0 is fine. Oh, I'm not, oh, sorry, I'm not doing that right now. My bad, my bad. I prefer, hold on, okay, so, if you want hyper damage Cloran, you can run Fischl on Tenacity, Chevrus on Noblesse, and Shangling on ER emblem. Oh, sorry, my cat cam is in the way. You guys can't. Let me make cat smaller, sorry. So, however, I'm gonna put this. The reason I put the stars there is because when I send it to you on Discord, it's more like, it's either italicized or bold. So double stars makes it bold, single stars makes it italicized. Anyway, if you don't want to or care to, then you can run GT on Fischl, Noblesse on Chev, and emblem on Shangling. I'll do recommendations on the bottom. Hold on, recommendations. Mavwika replaces Shangling as the off-field Pyro and is a... Boof! Thank you for the 5 gifted! That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is the off-field Pyro and is a good scroll user. I know you didn't pull her because motorcycle, but this is pure off-field. Okay. There. Okay, so let's look at the Fischl. Okay, so let's look at the Fischl. So Skyward Harp's fine. I would 90 her weapon. If you don't, I know you like Yolan too, so we'll keep that. You could also put her on Thundering Pulse if you want. Yeah, that's really all you have. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna put 90 her weapon. 90 weapon. 90 it. Okay, and then artifacts. GT is fine. You could leave her on that. That's not the worst. What's your overall build? Oh, this will be better when you level. Artifacts. Slightly above average. Electro Goblet is alright. What other pieces were kind of bad? This is good. That's really good. This is also really good. This is solid. Yeah, so you're, and then hat is pretty bad. Hat is very bad. You could also craft a hat. It is 3 elixirs. Would I recommend it? It's really up to you if you think it's worth it or not. Okay, let's check talent levels. I would level her Oz a little more, honestly. Well, let me, oh, that was loud, sorry. Alright, okay, so talent levels. Get her skill to 9, if not 10. Other talents don't matter. Medium priority. Level. Good. I'm gonna put actually great, because she's already level 90. You don't need to worry about her level anymore. Alright. Which is better from a weak C6 double attack or EM? I was gonna log in to Shimo's account and check. Okay, so Chevy is the next character we're gonna look at. I didn't do anything over the weekend, I'll be honest. Level 80 out of 90 for last ascension. If you have extra books, then I would 90 her. Alright, weapon. We know. I'm sorry, man. Dialogue's actually really good for her. Okay, so weapon, 90 it. Yeah, babe.
Let's test your Pokemon knowledge. So the Pokemon Company officially announced what the correct way to pronounce this Pokemon's name is. How do you pronounce this Pokemon?
Rayquaza? Or is it Rayquaza? They say it's Rayquaza?
It's Rayquaza.
Oh my god. Ain't no way.
Official.
It's
official.
Dude, it's been Rayquaza. They even called it in the anime Rayquaza forever. That's crazy.
Rayquaza.
Okay, so with this, you don't have to level her talents really because it does nothing. You're good.
That's what they did.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Even Karma knew that, babe. Come on. Look at them.
Alright, talents. If you need more healing for the team, then level her skill to 9 minimum. Otherwise, can keep everything at level 1. So it's actually really nice because she's very low price, like very low investment. So you're on rainbow set? Not good. Okay, so artifacts. ER Sands. HP Goblet. HP or healing bonus hat. Whatever has more ER. I personally also prefer HP because it's easier to hit 40k. I'm gonna actually add that in here. I prefer HP hat because it's easier to hit 40k HP. Shoot. Because you actually, her burst cost is 60, so you don't even need that much ER. Like, your ER stands and dialogue should be able to cover all this, so you should be fine. Also, thank you again for the hype train chat. That's very sweet of you guys. But, okay, so, you don't really need cons. C0 is fine. Obviously, Chevy is going to get stronger with constellations. Alright, Shangling. How much ER does Chev usually need? I would run her on like 160. Personally. Level. At least get last ascension. 80 out of 90. if you have extra books, then I would 90 her. Personally, I just think characters feel more complete at 90. With dialogue in ER sense, that should be fine, honestly. Weapon. 90. Artifacts. Emblem is good. I've been running, and I thought I was dim. Wait, don't you also run Fav? Wait, is this ER? I would run ER Sans. So artifacts, let me add that in. Artifact. ER Sans. Necessary. Unless, if you are not pulling Mavuika or planning to pull her as the replacement in this team, I would recommend strong boxing and or crafting with elixir. Your pyro goblet's solid, crit rate's good. What's your overall stats looking like? It's not the worst, but overall the build is okay, but it can see improvements. You really want to shoot for a 60 crit rate, 120 crit damage with 240 ER. So she does good sub DPS damage, as well as applying pyro for overloads. Talents, yeah. That's why I think Mavuika's better. Talents, level per burst, 210. So what I'm also gonna say here is, again, if you are pulling Mavuika to replace Shangling, then put little to no energy in building her, wait for Mav rerun, and get, wait for Mav rerun. Scroll is coming to Strongbox in 6.0, so you can Strongbox that set, and just build Shangling on a pure ER build, and say fuck it. There you go. So if you are pulling Mavuika, disregard everything I say here. Put zero investment into her. Do not waste your resin, because your other side is likely going to be a new Valette build. Or, sorry, a new Valette team, because your new Valette has a lot of investment already. But yeah, so this is what if you're pulling Mavuika, disregard. I'm going to put that, again, at the bottom for recommendations. Scroll's coming in 6.0 with Obsidian. God bless, because I don't want to be farming that set in 6.0. Alright, Chlorand. Level. Great. Already 90. Weapon. Already 90. Alright. Talents. Okay, you got the important stuff. You don't have to level her things anymore. Talents. Don't bother leveling NA, which is normal attack in this situation. Alright. C5. What's your... Yeah, you'll be fine on crit with C6. Because I assume you're putting a C6 on a rerun. Okay, so let's look at your artifact quality. Oh. Artifact. Electro. Goblet is kind of cope. You have the resources on your account to craft a better onset one. I would recommend doing this. Is that worth craft? Yeah, I think that electric goblet's pretty bad. Yeah. You got one roll here and two rolls here. Granted, they're pretty medium to high rolls, but yeah, you have like 2 dead stats here. Oh wait, you have this piece too. Hold on, I'm gonna roll this real quick. Surely we get something good. Surely I don't brick your account like I bricked Shirley's. No. Alright. Okay, we're off to a good start. High roll. Okay, we are not off to a good start no more. Okay, I should stop leveling this. Okay, I'm done. Okay, that's bad. So anyway, your Goblet's Cope. Sans is pretty good. It's... I just like anything that is like 30 CV. It's fine. I think 30 to 35 CV is like acceptable. Once you start getting to like 40 plus CV, that's like amazing. Obviously CV isn't everything. You obviously want attack percent subs and shit like that. That's important. So, you know, it's not always just about CV. Keep that in mind. Sans is mediocre. That's why I'm saying it's mediocre. I mean, it is attack main stat, but it's got 58 flat defense in here, and then you had like what, 3 rolls into here. So anyway, back to looking at the build. This is good. So like this is like 16 plus this is like 37 CV, and you have an attack percent roll. That's pretty pog. This is also really good piece. Flower and Sands. Everything else is fine. Okay. Overall, Chlorand is solid, and if anything, Sands and Goblet are serviceable and don't need to worry about it, but there are improvements that can be made. Pray to RNG. Okay. Okay, so let's look at your second team. I assume it's the Nuvi team, which your best Nuvi team would unsurprisingly be the one I played in the Abyss just now. It would be Farina, Sitlali on Scroll, Shiloh for defense, and then Nuvi. Hive, please, not me. How are you? Okay, so this is the team I would run on my second team. I would say, like, this is so far has been a pretty good team. And there have been some like anti-Nuve abysses where it's like Hydrotopo where he doesn't do damage, but overall Nuve has a pretty solid longevity in my opinion. Like, I've been playing him on my second account because that's my second team is Nuvelet. My first team is Kanich. I found him good, but we'll get you another one after. Let me look at this team real quick. So let's look at the Farina. Team 2. Farina, Silali, Shilonen, Nuvi. Personally, I would actually flip this and do because I don't know how you guys set up your teams, but I do my teams in the way that I like do their rotations, like when I swap. So for me, it would be Farina, Shiloh, Silali, Nuve. So in this team, so I don't know if you like to build multiple sets on people, but in this team specifically, Shilonen would actually be running an Archaic Petra set, and Sitlali would be your scroll holder, because you are going to be able to crystallize Hydra with this team. You don't need 2 scroll users on this team. So, has it? No, I think it just shipped today. Alright, so Farina, let's look at Farina. Notes. Wait, let me put over here. Did I put my, oh, okay. Notes. This team, Shilonen can run Archaic Petra since you don't need EM from Instructor in this team. But keep in mind that Instructor is also a good set for other teams. Might as well lock it. I want to give you all the information possible because I know people are going to bring this up in the comments and say like, oh, Instructor's good too, but in this team, there's nothing you're doing that you're using Elemental Mastery for. Hi, baby, how are you? Okay, so Farina. Hell yeah, I do. Send me some. Okay, so Farina, level, good. Already 90. Weapon, already 90. Good. Alright, let's look at your artifact quality. This is solid. You actually got HP percent. You do want that. HP's fine. If you're C2, there are arguments that can be made for a Hydro Goblet. Just go, with your C2 plus, go for whatever has better substats. I mean, this is fine. I am going to put that the 88 flat defense is kind of rough. So, A goblet is kind of below average. At C2 plus. Arguments. Alright, take it easy, Starscream. Of course, happy to help. C2 plus arguments can be made for Hydro Goblet. Alright, ER's fine. I think ER's great. That was a good stance. This is also... What the fuck? That's actually really cracked. That's no dead stats. This is solid. It gives you enough crit rate. Let me see. What's your ER looking like? ER is fine. Okay, you are C2, so I would just try to get a better Hydro Goblet. But everything else looks pretty solid on the build. You have a lot of HP. You're gonna get even more when you're in combat. So that's pretty good. Talents, I would level 10 your skill. Everything else is perfect. Overall, I wouldn't worry about the Farina. She's fine. Your Farina's pretty solid. Okay, let's look at Shiloh. Level, already 90. That's good. Weapon. Let's look at weapon. Fog, it's on Sig. It's already 90'd. Artifacts, she's already on a scroll set, which is fine. She's C2, great. Okay, so let's do talents here. Talents, level, skill to 10. This way, you get max shred on her skill. You can keep capped off 50. Anything more than that won't increase her damage. Yeah, which is why the HP that he's on is fine right now. It should be 50 with an R1. Level skill to 10, because he already has 40k HP, and he's gonna get close to about 10k with the Sig and double Hydro, but. Anyway, you could keep burst on the current talent level, but if you need more healing, then level it up. Note, ER on Shilonen can be hit or miss. If you are bursting every rotation, then get ER sands. If you are not bursting every rotation, but you need to, then get ER sands. If you, so like, here's the thing. I don't burst on my Shilonen ever, so for me, ER is a dead stat. You also have Sig, so try and get as close to 3.4k defense. After that, you can dump into ER as necessary, or crit rolls if ER is unnecessary. Like, if you're healing enough with, like, Nuvi and, like, Farina or Sitlali using Pamber, then... Pamber, by the way, is prototype Amber. Then you might not need to burst on Shiloh, so... Anyway, looking at the builds. This is good. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I mean, her artifacts don't really matter that much. Artifacts. It's fine. Just defense, ER. Argument can be made for crit rolls. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, last note. P.S. Archaic Petra is better for this team. You would run any four pieces to get the set. If they roll defense, great. If not, meh. You can worry about min-maxing the defense ER after other things are built / lower priority. This isn't too high on the list in terms of min-maxing archaic Petra. Just getting the 4 set is enough. I don't know if this is too much yap. I just want to be as clear as I can. Archaic Petra is important. Just get a 4-piece, and then when you're done and you have nothing else to do, then you could start min-maxing for a defense and ER set. I hope that's coming across clear. Okay, Silali. Level, at least ascend 80 out of 90. Feel free to 90 her once. Feel free to 90 her if you have extra resources. Alright, weapon. Let's see what weapon you're on. Starcrawlers is good. That's our sig. Very great. Level 90 for weapon. Alright, let's look at artifacts. Okay. Artifacts. You're running 6, so I would recommend ER Sands here. ER Sands, very important with Sig. You'd want to burst every rotation. Alright, and then let's see what your other pieces are. That's fine. It's not really fine, because I don't think we had any ER here. Okay. So, EM Goblet with ER subs. EM Hat with ER subs. Flower and Feather go for EM ER subs. Shoot for 180 to 200 ER. Her shield scales on EM. Do with that information what you will. I personally like having a lot of EM, but I would prioritize, I would say ER up to her breakpoint, and then once you get enough ER, then you can worry about investing into EM to get a stronger shield. Alright, so your talents are kind of low. Talents level her skill to 9 for stronger shield. If you want some burst damage, then level her burst to 8 or 9 at your discretion. I personally would go to 9. I would actually crown her skill and then get her burst to 9. That's just me. I also have the resources to do it, but I understand everybody's thing is different. So stop at 8, stop at 9. It's up to you. She just does more damage. But the reason you burst is because you want to fill it. It fills up your Night Soul completely, and you get the big swirly It's Papa shit. That is the thing that increases your hydro damage to enemies. But that's why you want to burst. Yeah, this is what she's on the Cinder City set. I don't think I made note, because actually I did. It was here. No, wait, it wasn't here. It was this team. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. I just said she alone could run. Yeah. The reason Shiloh runs Archaic Petra is because in this team, Sitlolly is your scroll user, and you don't want to, unless you're lazy like me and don't like swapping builds for different teams. There you go. But yeah, Sitlolly's your scroll holder. Alright. So I did level a little bit, because these were both at 1. I did level this a little bit when I did your Abyss. But I did stop because we ran out of teeth. But yeah. Alright, Nouvelette. 6 stats on... Well, yeah, congrats, Shirley. Okay, level. Good. Already 90. Weapon. I'm pretty sure it's already 90. Yeah. Artifacts. Let's look at your artifact quality. Unfortunate about the attack percent here. If you had HP, would have been better. Oh. I mean, it's still fine. This is fine. That's solid. Ooh, this is a reroll. I would use reroll. Wait, is it a 4-line or a 3-line? Hold on. I see. I mean, I would still reroll it personally, but that's just me. I would use reroll feathers on your Nuve goblet. The rolls are pretty sad. Okay, what else did we look at? Reroll it now? Okay, bet. Everything else is serviceable or as close to serviceable. Oh, actually, or considered above average pieces. There we go. All right, we'll do a reroll. I got you. Don't worry. We win. We win these. Okay, well, I mean, yeah. Oh, well, you're almost crit capped. Or you were actually a little over, but yeah. Yeah, this is it. You can leave your talents here. Talents, perfectly fine. So your newbie team is actually pretty solid. Oh shoot, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. So your newbie team is actually pretty solid. I'm gonna build you a 13 just in case, because you have the option to play another team. Yeah, I know you're getting llama, so we're also gonna build you another team. If you don't play Nuve and you play llama, okay, so pretend Baishu's llama.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Did I get the pizza cutter too? Oh, damn. Oh, wait, Shirley, did you want me to wish on your account? I'm sorry. Wait, Llama's a healer at C1, so you probably don't want her here. Hold on. We could put Barbs or something. Talents is, yeah, but it's kind of low investment because all his damage from E-skill and burst is very minimal, especially with the scaling. I wouldn't recommend it. All his damage is from his charge attack, so I would not, like, especially if you're low on resources, I personally wouldn't level his skill or burst. Yeah, it does a little bit of damage, but wait, Llama is Dendro. Llama's Dendro. So pretend Baiju's Llama. Actually, I'll use somebody else to be pretending. Okay, pretend Kale's Llama.
Ready. Let's go.
I would use, you have Yelan, that's fine. Yelan's fine. Wait, you still need a healer. Okay, you have Kokomi already leveled. So, Kokomi's gonna be your on-fielder. Again, Kale is Llama. So that's gonna be your cult rack. I'm gonna look at your thing real quick. Third team. Nilu, Nahida. Yelan. Llama. Kale placeholder. Actually, I would honestly run Aino here. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Aino would be better, because Aino could run the Nodcry support set for Llama to make Llama do more damage. I'll put that note in there. I would personally run Aino in this team for Llama because she can run the Nodcry support set to further buff Llama. And then I would put Pamper on Nahida for healing and pray. Because I don't think I know shields, and Llama is only a healer at C1. So, yeah, you would need a Pamper for sure. Girls Orif, I haven't done it yet, no. Llama C, I'm not telling you to pull cards for fucking Llama C1. I'm just saying put Pamper on Nahida. But yeah, she does become a healer at C1. Anyway, let's look at the teams. So Nilu. Dude, I'm not saying whale. Please don't whale. Alright. Alright, 90. Nice. You could leave her talents at level 1. Nilu talents don't fucking matter. Talent, or level. Already 90. Weapon. Already 90. Artifacts. Great. Doesn't matter. You have 2 piece HP, 2 piece HP. With Key of Kashinasu, she will be at her 75k, 74k. And then talents. Okay, you can keep them level 1. They do absolutely nothing in this team. If you get her C6, obviously you would level her talents because she does do some pretty big damage at C6. But again, please do not pull a C6 character so you can on-field her. Okay. Nahida. You would just run her ass on full EM. Oh, her talents are good. Her weapon's 90. Okay. Nahida. Level. Already 90. Weapon. Already 90. Artifacts. 4-piece Deepwood. Hog. Talents. You already leveled the pieces, the skills you need. Alright, so this team is actually looking pretty good so far. So yeah, if you don't run Aino, you could just run Kokomi on this spot, but pretend Kokomi is Aino. So Aino, I would level her to 90 because she is going to be doing transformative reactions in the Nilou Bloom team. So she is going to be proccing blooms herself, so level 90 her. Weapon. If you don't have, you should have this weapon. The event weapon that just came out. It's this one. You already have it at R5. So, it gives her EM when she triggers, either Lunar Charge / Electro Charge or Bloom, which if you put her on Aino, then yeah. It does help with her ER requirements as well. So, weapon, level 90, the new, event one we just got from the summer event. I think is it still cheap to level it? Is it still on sale? It's not. Oh, if you leveled it during the event, it would have been a little cheaper, but unfortunate. Artifacts. New set in 6.0 will be her best. Slow her. Wait, what? Why did I put slow? Why was I read chat. I read chat and I just brain lagged. Since she's in this team specifically, EM subs are the way to go. Talents. Her burst does off-field pyro, or sorry, hydro. Fuck, dude, I'm cooked. Hydro damage. But that's only if you want a little more DPS, since your damage, what's wrong, your damage mostly comes from bountiful blooms, so can leave them at level 1 if you want. Alright, Llama, level 90 her, she's gonna be pretty much attached to Nilou, if not doing like some scuffed Hyper Bloom teams or anything, so I would 90 her ass. Weapon, I don't know if you're planning on pulling her signature or not, but you could probably put her on sack frags and be fine. I'm sure you do have a sack frags. Heck, you could probably even run around 1,000 floating dreams if you do have a sack frags. C1, oh, I would then I will 90 her weapon. Artifacts, DPS, Nod Cry set. It shares the same domain with the Nod Cry support set. So if you guys don't know, the Nod Cry support set is a lot better than Scroll for Nod Cry based reactions, like the lunar reactions. So that's why it's solid to have Aino on it. And then Llama would just be using the DPS set. Talents. I'ma be real. I don't know what to build here for talents. I did little research because I don't really care about the dear waifu, but her skill and burst would be a safe bet to level. I would reach out to TCers like Vomfi2 and Zajeff77. Alright, so I'm gonna send you all this in Discord, and then yeah. Why would you trust me? Because I'm saying deadass, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm sending to a better thing. Anyway, thanks for letting me look at your account, in fact, and yeah.